Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Welcome to this week's reminder. This week, the reminder is going to be about intentions, inshallah. So, Imam Nawawi, in his famous 40 hadith, the first hadith that he wrote down was إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّةِ. So, all actions are judged by intentions. This relates very, very closely to a story from the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There was a Sahaba, and he was fighting in battle. And when the Sahaba was fighting in battle, he became one-on-one with one of the enemies, and he was just about to deliver the final blow to this enemy when the enemy spat in his face. And the Sahaba, he put down whatever weapon he was using and he walked away. Now, later on, the Muslims won the battle, and this particular enemy was captured. And he asked the Prophet ﷺ, I want to see this man who had the opportunity to deliver his final blow on me, and he didn't. Why did he walk away? I want to ask him a question. So the Prophet ﷺ called upon the man. And the man came and he spoke to the enemy. And the enemy asked, you had the opportunity to finish me off. Yeah, and then I spat in your face. I did something disgraceful to you, and yet you walked off. Why did you do this? And the Sahaba mentioned that beforehand, before you spat in my face, I was fighting for the sake of Allah. But as soon as you spat in my face, I was fighting out of my pride and arrogance, and that's when I stopped. So subhanAllah, we can all learn from this story, myself included, that we need to keep our intentions pure in everything we do, and we shouldn't do things for the sake of other people. And inshallah, the most ajr, the most reward is for those that make the intention of doing things for the sake of Allah, purely for the sake of Allah. That's the most reward. And for example, we can make the intention that everything action we do gives us ajr and barakah. For example, even when we sleep, we can make the intention, Ya Rabb, allow me to sleep in order to serve you better. And then whenever we're sleeping, even when we're not awake, we're still gaining that reward, that barakah, and that will inshallah benefit us on the day of Qiyamah. I pray inshallah, maybe you've learned something inshallah, and maybe you can share it on. It's been Nadeem Ahamed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.